Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar. I am reading out something. Some people pierce for religious or spiritual reasons, while others pierce for self-expression, for aesthetic value, for sexual pleasure, and to conform to their culture or to rebel against it. Some form of piercing remain controversial when applied to youth. Today is International Piercing Day. This piercing is considered to be a sign of beauty. At the same time, there are many other ramifications related to piercing, body piercing especially. The piercing of the ear is common. Piercing of the nostrils is also common for ornamental purposes. You will use a ornament to put into the earlobe or in the nostrils. Alright, especially in the nostrils. It is more common in the countries like India and Nepal. If you are listening what I am talking about today, because it is World International Day of Body Piercing, so this piercing has become very common, especially in the youth. I have put some pictures. The man with the maximum number of body piercings, see that. So body piercing, and also there are other things related to it like tattooing, like even cutting away the genitalia, especially in the female in the African countries. Okay, in Nepal also some cases were reported as a form of violence against women. It was in the newspaper about a week back or around that time. And what are the materials where it is done? I saw in the net about at least 20 shops which cater to this body piercing and tattoo, especially around this Hamel area in Nepal, in Kathmandu. What are the areas chosen? People usually choose either face, cheekbone, under the cheekbone in the skin. Nostrils and ear are common. They even do with the sputum of the nostrils, nose. Also the cartilage of the ear, which is supposed to be very, very painful because the cartilage is very thick. Then also the umbilicus is another one where especially the women, even the males, consider this to be a thing of beauty maybe, or as it is said, self-expression, which is against the traditional, or with the traditional peer group pressure will be there to do this kind of thing. So it is quite common, and there can be a danger. For example, infections are common usually. Of course, the people who do it, they must have a training, they should have a training. I don't think in Nepal there is a society of such people. They should have a proper training, some medical, some health, then only they should be allowed. I think they have the training on that skill part. But basics about the infection and so on, I don't know. Infection can occur in the skin, can cause sepsis. It can go up to the heart when it causes endocarditis. And people may have, say, severe and grave consequences out of body piercing. Okay, and the material that is used, they can be decorative, they can be of different shapes, flower, leaf, or even the external genitalia like. And people pierce not only in umbilicus, they pierce in the perineal area, they pierce in the scrotum, they also pierce in the penile, body piercing, special materials. Females also might pierce their external genitalia in different parts. And I put the picture, see, that is one. Second is Norman Rockwell. We're talking about a very famous American painter. His paintings are depicting typical American life. I put many pictures of Norman Rockwell. It used to be my favorite. We had an American, if you are listening, fine. If you are not listening, okay. I'm going to tell anyway. I am making this for my own satisfaction. Already every day I do it. Norman Rockwell was one of our favorite. We had a book in the American library, the then American library. It was in Khichapokari. And I used to get that book and read a great deal about his paintings. I also used to do a bit of painting. I also used to do that. So therefore it was something like an identity for me. And Norman Rockwell paintings are very good. I find them very good. You must see to realize the goodness that is contained in it. So today, International Day of Body Piercing, and also remembering Norman Rockwell. You know, one of his paintings recently sold for some $40 million. So that is Norman Rockwell for you. He used to paint after taking photographs. He used to call the person several times, whoever is, modeling for him, and then finally do the complete and very beautiful, remarkable, amazing paintings. See them, enjoy. Have a good Tuesday. Thank you.